Good day, students. Welcome back to our lesson this week. Have you seen the topics behind me? Speaking skills is about talking about interview. Interview, right? Interview means it's useful for you when you are going to apply for school or university or job, right? You have to be the interviewee and interview first, right? It's asking you some questions. So the topic today, I think is very useful for you to prepare yourself to be a good interviewee in the future. Okay, check about your vocabulary in this session first, right? This session, you have to match between the definitions of words, right? A to H and numbers 1 to number H. Okay, I did it for you already. You can copy me, right, in your handout. I want to check it for you again about your pronunciation, your reading, and your writing. Okay, first, fairness. Fairness, letter F is being fair, treating people equally, right? In Thai we say ยุติธรรม ความยุติธรรม and number two, disciplined. Disciplined is letter E, self-control or behaving or act according to the rules, you know. And number three, self-esteem. Self-esteem or Z, respect or honor and love for yourself. Okay, and number four, well-being. Letter D, a state of being happy and healthy. And five, fit. Letter B, in good physical condition, you know. And next, a challenge. A challenge is letter A, something that is difficult but enjoyable to do. And H, to reward someone, right? To give or do something in recognition of hard work, right, or behavior like this. So it is letter H. And number H is letter G, to have an ability or passion because it already exists in your family, to have something in your blood, you know, blood. Okay, this is about matching the definitions and the word, right, for this session before we are going to watch the video about interviewing. Okay, I'm going to share you about interviewing, right? Let's have a look about 2 minutes for this. So you can see, right? You can see the video that I will share it for you and watch, listen, right? Make your understand about this. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Jack, please take a seat. I'm Mrs. Spence.
Hello, Mrs. Spence. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, you've applied to do a teaching course here.
Yes, that's right.
I'd like you to tell me first of all why you want to be a teacher.
Okay. Well, I've always loved explaining things and helping people. I'm not looking for an easy job. I like a challenge. I also want to work with young people.
And why have you decided to become a PE teacher?
Okay. I love all sports, and I really believe it's important for young people to do sport at school.
Yes, I agree. Why is it so important, do you think?
Okay, well, first of all, we all know it's important for our health to keep physically fit. Secondly, physical exercise is good for our mental well-being and self-esteem. Finally, playing sport teaches young people important life lessons, like the importance of teamwork, discipline, and fairness, for instance.
Okay, thank you. And where does your passion for sport come from?
Let me think. It's difficult to choose one thing in particular. I grew up around sport. My mum was a really good athlete, actually.
Oh, yes.
We used to go and see her running marathons, which made a big impression on me as a child. I suppose it's in my blood.
Right. Fantastic. And how do you think teachers teachers can encourage their students to enjoy sport?
That's an interesting question. On one hand, I think many students enjoy the competitive element. They want to be the best, it's motivating for them. On the other hand, we need to encourage the ones who are not as confident, so we need to reward them for participating and trying their best. It's not all about winning.
Okay, thank you very much, Jack. You make some good points.
It's my pleasure, thank you.
Now, I'm going to show you around the college.
Okay, and this is about video that I share it for you, right? Let's get back to our exercise. Okay, that is all for the video about interviewing. So let's talk about the interviewing one more time, right? About these questions. Okay, this make you more understand about the video. Okay, Jack has applied to do a course because today in sports and fitness, to be a PE teacher. PE stands for physical education, and in nutrition, the correct answer is to be a PE teacher. And for number 2, Jack wants an active job and a creative job, a challenging job, right? Choose yourself, A, B, or C, after you watch the video or according to the video. And number 4, you have to do it yourself. And for the vocabulary that I highlighted, mental, or mind, right? So that is the exercise that you have to do. And how about this session? We are talking about the words, right? First, and then you have to fill in the blanks. Okay. First of all, that's right. A challenge, or sometimes we say dare, right? Pleasure or satisfaction. In one hand, in other hand, in my blood. Certainly, big impression on, in particular, or especially, and finally. Right, that is the vocabulary that you can use to fill in the next exercise for gap filling, right? But you can watch the video that I told you in the previous slide one more time, and then you can fill in the blank because it's the interviewing between Mrs. Spence and Jack, right? I think for something maybe applying for a job. So you've applied to do a teaching course here, right? And Jack said, yes, that's right. You have to bring the word in the previous slide to fill in the gap, So you can do yourself from number 2 to number 8, right? It's talking about the interviewing. I just highlight only some words like looking for or find, right? And for the other words, maybe you can look up the meaning in the Diclongdu, right? In online dictionary that you can learn yourself. And this is for today's lesson, right? Especially for this week about interviewing. I hope you all guys stay safe, right? And happy in your life at home by online learning, right? And thanks for joining me in this video. And see you again next time. Bye.